reminder, fans, we hope to come and join us for our training carnival. The first 10,000 fans.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem.
Of the free in the home of the
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight, Shams Charania. And some question marks for Zion Williamson and the Pelicans moving forward, Shams. What is your sense of how a timeout called by Billy Green. He wants to talk to his guys.
Timeout for New Orleans.
Change here. Jones is checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch.
Thanks,
Z's checked in for LeBron. Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Real. Trying to distinguish himself.
And MP knows he's got some ground to make up to achieve that goal. He hasn't been having the stellar season that most plan, but he's got time to turn it around and start being the rookie leader he wants to be.
LA's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Anthony Davis is doing. David.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Lakers. It's an issue with his hand. It doesn't look very serious right now, but there is some nagging soreness there. But he's already back in the game. Pretty tough guy, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute. That's really a helpless feeling.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Hachimura and Davis make up the inside pair. Z out there with Austin Reed. And it's Connect in at the 3. Here's Messi. He's guarded by Davis. A 3 from McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Pelicans trail by 3. Jones dishes to McCollum. Pass to Messi. Outside for Murray. And the Pelicans miss again. On the wing, Reed. From past the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
3 points.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor. At first, they had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happened. When you establish your 3-point game early, it puts the defense right up against it.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, LeBron James is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Z. And there's Christie, and it's Russell in at the point guard. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything. Thing you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influence? Of international play.
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players. over in Europe, in any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of influx, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone Anthony Edwards to look up to.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Pelicans know that chemistry is key. They've got plenty of talent. Brandon Ingram says there is sacrifice in figuring out how to win. And I know New Orleans hasn't seen winning. We don't have a banner in our arena. We're just trying to draw closer and closer together. All I want to do is win. Kevin?
They've got talent, David, that's for sure. Thank you. To the paint. Here's Hawkins. And the layup falls.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:54 left in the first half. The three. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Wide open look here for Murray, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Murray's got 8 points.
How impressive was that shot from Murray? I mean, you make one on us, I'll come right back at you is what he's saying.
Shams, we appreciate you stopping by. We know you got a lot of things to do, a lot on your plate. Your phone's going bananas. It's lighting up about every 15 seconds. You go take care of that. We'll see you back here next time.
You can always make time for you guys. Kevin, appreciate you guys having me on.
Shams Charania, the best. Thank you so much. Great stuff right there from Shams, one of the most plugged-in people in the world of basketball.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the league grows.
There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's McCollum. Here's Robinson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And it's McCollum in the corner. That three off the mark. Here's Z. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Z. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play.
The defense should get a talk. They've been getting splashed on all game. And I'm just sitting back watching the show.
And as great as they've been, the show still has a second act. It can all change in a flash.
Can you say splash on TV?
And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see. That is more than enough.
Well, we've got a... checked in for the Pelicans. Z's checked in for the Lakers. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Herbert Jones is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Messi in at center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Z. He's got 29 points. Fires the three, and another three for the Lakers.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Takes the 13-footer.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard. You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
He gets that one. Z's got 8 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
1:36 left here in the third quarter. Down low, here's Messi. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. A really good possession.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Pass to Messi. To the inside. From the low block. McCollum outside. Lets it go with a three. Rebound the Lakers.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Z, good. Z's got 39.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
A steal. And that one drops for him.
And, you know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Ingram against LeBron. Will it go? And it's Ingram missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Z. And Jones pulls it down. Ingram with it. Shoots over Hachimura. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We come back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So it's the Pelicans now. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Chris. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hayes. Then there's Z, and it's Russell in at the point. Z can't get it to go. And here are the Pelicans. Inside, and stolen by Russell. Pass to Z. Count the bucket, and he's got it. The free throw coming up as well. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Z. Another from three. For threes.
Scorching hot, another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Down low. Fucking shot good.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Another bucket. Wow.
3.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Ingram. Fires for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Z's got 11 rebounds in the game. Good. He hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. On the wing, Jones. Here's Alvarado. The Lakers with the rebound.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Z. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Alvarado. Nails the wide open jump shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Z. Offensive rebound. Oh!
Jackson.
My goodness.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Green finds Ingram. Now Hawkins takes the 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Z can't get it to go. New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. From outside the arc. And it's Alvarado missing.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on it, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket.
It connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Reddish, he's checked in for Christie. McCollum left side. Ingram outside. Over Reddish. And it's Ingram missing. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Z. And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
He takes it in, and yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And he may not be the biggest or strongest guy in the league, but McCollum's got ball skills other guys can only dream of.
Z can't get it to go. Murray, the pass to Ingram. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't even feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my...
Been watching hoops for 30 years. Never seen anything like that.
Good win. Let's keep it going.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP, and he will only be better with an expanded role.
MP's an elite shooter already. To come into the league and knock down threes like that, I'm impressed.